Okay.
We're back. I think we're back. Can you hear us?
We've got an audio signal there.
Okay.
Okay. There's
Can you hear
Robert.
us? There's Robert. Hi, Robert. Can you hear us? GW, can you hear us? Give it a minute. Probably can hear us really loud now.
I might have to make some adjustments. Can you hear us? Okay, good. Robert says, I can hear. You are live on signal.
You are live, kitty kitty. You jumped in the frame. Is that Onyx?
That's Onyx.
It's Onyx. Hi, baby.
You're the crazy cat people.
You get say hi.
GW says, great recovery team. Unfortunately, I had to go from using the Be Live over to my OBS studio. That's my fail-safe to make sure that that's right. One way or the other, come hell or high water, we go live.
Right?
So.
Father, can you hear me?
Okay, so this is episode 12. We apologize for all the technical difficulties.
There's always something. One of these episodes, everything will go right, I think. Maybe.
Well,
Maybe.
You never know. I got to put on my eyeballs.
You live and you learn.
Well,
lesson learned. Hi, Sage. Hi, Whitney. We're getting people now.
There we go. I don't know what happened. The only thing I can think is that it had something to do with Be Live, in which I'm going to have to chew somebody out over there.
Well, we're just going to have to test it before we go live next time.
It's kind of hard to do a test on that because
it is. I know.
It's called Be Live for a reason.
You have to make only one person be able to see it, so the other person's on the computer, so you can watch it and listen and see if everything. That's what we do sometimes. Is I'll sit on my computer and he'll sit on his, and I'll be the only one that can see it, but we'll, so we'll be able to tell what's going on.
Isn't that true?
Oh, yeah.
GW, that is so true. I've been, of course, I've got several years' experience in broadcast television, so I know that live TV never goes 100% smooth, ever. If it does, something ain't right.
Right.
So.
Well, now that we got that problem solved, holy jumpins.
Yes, now that we've wasted a whole 12, 13 minutes trying to figure out, what's going on.
We solved it rather quickly.
It came up rather quickly.
See?
But.
Good job, Kevin Blood.
Thanks. Yeah. Way to go, IT guy.
I'm going to blow up your head too much, you fall over.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, B's in here too somewheres. Hey, B.
Now let's see.
Sage says hi, B. So she's out there floating. Hey, B.
GW says there will be a setting in Be Live that allows you to select your audio and video sources. It can be a whole thing.
Yeah, it popped up a box, and when you clicked off of it, it still didn't do nothing, but it popped up a box and said something about the audio on it.
Oh, that's because I was sharing my desktop.
Oh.
So.
Technology is wonderful.
It is.
We have come a very, very long ways with technology, and it's awesome to, communicate with people long distance and, everything's technology now, but it sucks when it doesn't want to work, and I think eventually we're going to be without it again, because,
Oh, it's absolutely.
It's inevitable. We're going to, it's going to happen.
Oh, it will. It's, keep talking. I'm just trying
to do some
I'm trying to do some I'm trying to do behind the scenes stuff to make sure that everything else goes smoothly.
Testing. I'm testing her. testing her to see if she can still pay attention to what she's doing, and while I'm freaking screwing everything around.
Welcome to the show, Kyle Nunez. So
anyways, the last when you guys couldn't hear, but we were talking about the week we had. He spent most of it under his truck. 4th of July, we had a little barbecue, but we didn't even go see fireworks or nothing. It was boo hiss, because we didn't have a way to get to fireworks or anything. We live in like a town of what, like 2,000.
I don't know.
maybe 4.
I live in my own town of 3.
Yeah, we live in our own little village, but our town don't have very many people in it, so.
Oh, awesome. That reminds me. Thank you for reminding me, Robert.
Thank you for reminding us, Robert.
We are currently running a drawing.
And this is for people out of the state of Maine, too. You do not have to be in a local broadcasting area for this. This applies to everyone who subscribes to the YouTube page.
Yes, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, your name gets put into a drawing, and the last show of the month, give me just a second, I'll tell you when that'll be. That'll be, oh, look at that, the very last day of the month.
Ding, ding, ding.
July 31st.
July 31st.
So what's going to happen is, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, your name gets put into a drawing. Excuse me. That drawing is for a $25 gift certificate to the Boneyard, which is owned by my friend Stan. Now, he sells, he does all kinds of different stuff. I mean, he does maintenance and whatnot, and yard plowing and whatnot.
He's also a sponsor of our show.
I was getting there. Anyway, yeah, you're lucky you're so cute.
I think you need my glasses, but that's okay.
You got my own.
No, you need stronger ones.
So anyway, Stan is offering a $25 gift certificate for any of his products. He makes belts and bracelets.
Necklaces.
He sells. Well, he doesn't make those. He sells.
He sells them.
He sells necklaces and jewelry and wallets and whatnot. So, at the end of the month, the last show of the month, we will draw a name. We're going to take everybody's name who has notified us that they've subscribed to our channel. Once we confirm that, your name will go into the drawing. So far, we have Gene Loy. We have, I see a name, Nate Doom. And I think I know which Nate that is, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm waiting for confirmation of that. So Nate, if you're out there, or if you watch the show, I need you to message me directly and let me know that that's you. And then Robert Maynard has also subscribed, so his name will also go into the drawing. And it doesn't matter where you live. The $25 gift certificate is good no matter where you live. Stan will he'll mail that out to you wherever you're at. We'll get your shipping information and whatnot once the drawing is done. So again, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Notify us that you've done so. Once we confirm it, we will we'll put your name into a drawing for a $25 gift certificate to the Boneyard. Also want to thank our other sponsor, Josh Bauer from J. Bauer Art. I don't have any of his information scrolling across the screen. Usually we do. But
couldn't use Be Live this time, so.
Yes, unfortunately.
Be Live was being a see you next Tuesday.
It was being a biatch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm trying to find Josh's information. Once I edit the video, his information, all of our sponsors' information will go, I'll put it on a graphic that goes across the screen, because that's just how I roll. You can find Josh Bauer on Instagram at instagram.com/jbauerart. You can also purchase artwork like that, back there. At jbauerartshop.com.
And that will change monthly.
Yes.
We will be changing that here.
We're going to add to it. We're going to
add to it. Okay. So this starts out with one, and then we'll add another one.
And every month?
And then every month another one
we'll
adds
put a
to it.
new one.
You'll see. And you've got to check his website out, because he has a whole lot more than what we're showing here.
Oh, yes.
And he does really, really good work. Not just characters and stuff. He does, like, beautiful, beautiful trees and beautiful...
Get out of here.
Beautiful butterflies and stuff.
Okay, hold that thought, because GW just said something. GW from Hanging with Web Show says, we'll raise that offer. The Hanging with Web Show will donate and send out a Hanging with Web Show t-shirt to 2 lucky subscribers of the Main Event YouTube channel, as drawn by Mia and Kevin. Kevin and Mia send us 2 names and addresses, and we'll send them out to you.
Badass, GW.
That is awesome, Garrett. Thank you so very much.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll definitely get in touch with you, and we'll definitely sit down and have a conversation with you guys.
Definitely. That's awesome.
And for those of you who are viewing that don't know where to find Hanging with Web Show, you can find them at hangingwithshow.com. That's HANGINWITHSHOW.com. And you can also find Hanging with Web Show on YouTube. So definitely look them up. The communities that we're a part of are just unreal.
I know, it's so
I
funny.
would have never even thought
We're clear up here in Maine, and GW, the Kitchen Killer, Hanging with Web Show, Kitchen Killers, Josh Bauer, they're all down in Florida, like around the Orlando, Florida area, and we're clear up here in Maine. And
I think it's awesome.
We just happened to meet through, we met the Kitchen Killers through Ryan Palmer.
Yep.
And then we've just met, it's just gone from there, and just what a wonderful group you all are. I mean, just not supportive, but just, everything. Just
awesome people. They're
very open, very,
and they're about helping other people, and they don't have an agenda. You know what I mean? Like,
they're not looking to get back. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, some people look to do things just to see what they can get out of it. And I mean, we have nothing to offer. We have nothing. No, I shouldn't say we have nothing to offer. We have. I mean, our support is good, and the fact that we share stuff and get a broadened horizon. I mean, now we've covered, the whole East Coast pretty much. I mean, between us and Jen and
Jen Holland's in Pennsylvania.
Billy's family. Billy's got family in North Carolina or South Carolina.
Yep.
Is where his sister lives and other family members and stuff.
Yep.
So the whole East Coast, we're pretty much, covering that basis. So, but eventually, we're going to be making a trip down to Florida. Kevin and I, we've had a lot of rough times here lately. I would say it started when we moved up here from Tennessee in 2011. Shit really started hitting the fan then. Do we regret moving back? No, because we have family and friends here. I mean, our roots are here. I mean,
born and raised.
I couldn't imagine living in a busy life like you guys. Some of you couldn't imagine living in a nothingness like we live in. I mean, we live on, it used to be like 11 acres. Now it's like, I mean, we have at least 5 or 6 acres left. I mean, we really only live on maybe 3 acres. But it's out in it's not really out in the middle of the nowhere, but it is. I mean, we're surrounded
We live out in the country.
We're surrounded by, potato fields, and we have Amish that drive their buggies by our house every single day. Morning, noon, and night, snow, rain, and all you can hear is a clippity-clop of their horses. I just couldn't imagine living any other way. I lived in Jacksonville, Florida, and
we've technically lived the city life.
We lived the city life. I mean, Manchester, that was about the size of that was about the size of Bangor, I would say. It was quite busy.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It wasn't. I don't know. It was a different kind of busy.
Yeah, it was a different kind of busy.
Like traffic wasn't like insane. Like.
But down in Bangor, they friggin'
they are crazy in Bangor.
It's so cluster frigged there, the way the roads are and stuff. It's awful. But oh yes, we've seen you all, like even the kitchen killers. Every one of us have grown since we've all started working together and sharing. I mean, Josh is getting out there and doing those live paintings. Seem to be doing him real good.
Yeah, I mean, I know
it's amazing. You guys seem to be really doing well. I mean, and
as a matter of fact, Hanging with Web Show has over. If I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, Garrett, but Hanging with Web Show has over 10,000 subscribers, which is.
That's incredible.
I'm hoping we can get 100.
That's incredible.
That's awesome.
They've interviewed some pretty well-known names. So we haven't yet. We're gonna get there. I've been thinking and thought and stuff about who
that was
to
such
get.
a Ricky comment right there.
Shut up.
Thinking and thought.
Ricky. Oh, speaking of, I should talk about my show. Middle of nowhere. I usually talk about a show that I've watched every episode. Last episode I didn't talk about a show, but
no,
last episode I was going to talk. Yeah, I think I was going to talk about that 60 Days In. It was about these people that it's on Hulu. It's about these people that I don't know if they volunteer. They must get paid for this shit because I can't imagine them doing it for nothing. But they volunteer to go into a jail and act like they're an inmate and learn how the inmates go. But this show that I've been watching recently, and it's on Hulu, and it's called Letterkenny. And the first episode of this show, I had a hard time. It took me like 3 or 4 times to get into this show to watch it. But it's this little town in Ontario, Canada. It's Wayne, his sister Katie, and friends Daryl, Squirrely Dan, and then there's a couple other guys, Riley and Jonesy, and it's just funny. If you've heard, like, my thing is accents. Some people say our accents are close to Canadian accents because we say.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. You know, if I'm around French people for a long time. Same thing with Southern people. If I'm around a Southerner for a long time, I start getting that Southern accent, that Southern drawl. Coming back from Tennessee, I still had a drawl for a little bit, and sometimes it still kicks in. But when I'm around, like, my relatives and stuff with really strong French accents, that's the way they talk. They're like, you gonna go row the boat today, eh? You know? They're, eh? But it's just so funny. If you haven't had a chance, check it out. You gotta check it out. But
then they do their they're making fun of different names and stuff. And their analogies, like, what was it?
I did not pick my nose there. I scratched my nose. It looks like on the screen that I picked it, but I didn't pick it.
Oh.
Just straightening that out there. Go ahead.
And there you have it.
And there you have it. But a couple of things, I wanted to read off a couple of things that I've learned from this show. You learn, it's just hilarious. You got to watch it. I have a lot of time on my hands, so I watch TV a lot. So that's why I decided to talk about a show each episode. But the things I learned from Letterkenny, okay? Did you know what a dick dinger is?
No. I'm afraid to find out.
A dick dinger is when you sniff drugs off each other's penises.
Alrighty then.
That's what a dick dinger is. Thank God we changed our time to 8 o'clock on Wednesday.
Right.
After the kidlings are in bed.
Well.
And another thing I learned from this show is that when you could probably add to this, let me know, and all you guys out there, because I don't know, I'm not a guy. But when sharing a bed, when guys share a bed, okay, it's okay to lie pole to pole or hole to hole, but never pole to hole. would think pole to pole would be not good either, because I know if I was a guy, I would not want my junk rubbing against another guy's junk. I wouldn't. I mean, I would think like hole to hole would be, but not pole to pole. Oh, Robert knows what I'm talking about. Yes, Robert. New season comes out in October. It sucks. Their episodes are only like 20-something minutes, because it's like it doesn't take long to get through a season of it.
It's like Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, it's like Trailer Park Boys meets, I don't know, Wayne is like the main character, and he's like a Bubbles. If you ever watch Trailer Park Boys, he's like a Bubbles meets the guy from The Big Bang Theory. Because the way he talks, he just like talks in just like a monotone. I went for a bite to eat, came back to this topic. There, perfect. You didn't miss a thing. Thank God we digress sometimes. It gives people to get a chance to get a snack. Good deal.
This show is brought to you by Snatchwells, the snack cracker for the crack snacker.
There you go.
Where's Stan when I need him?
He's in Ohio. He's on
Actually,
vacation.
he said he was supposed to be watching from the road, and I haven't seen him pop in yet.
Oh, from the road? Are they heading back?
No.
Oh, out there.
Or maybe he meant...
Out
No.
there, Stan.
I don't know. I know he's in... Where'd he go? Ohio.
No, maybe now he doesn't want everybody to know his business.
I'm sure he doesn't care. I didn't say exactly where in Ohio. It's not like I said 834 Erlenmeyer Drive in Ohio. Or where, however the hell Billy says that.
Hold.
Need some attentions paid to the butthole.
See? That's a squirrely Dan comment, I think.
Oh, hey, Belinda, welcome to the show. Glad you could join us.
Hey, crazies. We're crazy. We're wild and crazy.
Darlene says, hold the hole.
Hold a hole. Definitely. If I was a guy, I would sleep. It would be back to back, because, like I said, I couldn't imagine my junk rubbing up against another dude's junk when we're sleeping. I just couldn't imagine. Things would get awkward. Because when you sleep,
I can't even sleep face to face with you.
Guys, when guys sleep, I mean, sometimes stuff pops up. It would be a little awkward if you're laying there and sleeping and stuff. Stuff could pop up and things could get awkward.
Too late.
Well,
Crash and burn.
You should have known.
All right, so
That's just the way.
Any more about Letterkenny?
No.
Or Kenny Letter, or whatever the hell that's... No? Okay. Wow. So, I also want to give a shout out to my son, Kevin. Today is my son, Kevin's birthday.
Happy birthday to you. You probably won't see this, but happy birthday to you. See, a big 21 years old.
Is it 21?
Yes.
21!
Yes. He was born in 1998. Uh-oh. You better be good tonight.
He's probably working.
Probably is, yeah.
Knowing him.
He's a good kid.
So, yes, happy birthday, Kevin. I love you. Hopefully you'll get to see this show.
Oh, no, we don't want to be responsible for killing anybody.
Yeah, we don't want to be responsible for the death of anybody.
Breathe.
Yeah, so breathe in, breathe out.
Inhale the good shit. Exhale the bad shit.
And don't make me use my crystal ball to tell you your future.
See? That was bad shit. That goes to the food I ate. No, that's out your butt.
Yeah. See, way to go. All right. So.
You didn't do. Did you do an inspirational quote? Or
I did an inspirational quote today.
Wow.
Why do I need to give it right now?
No.
Is it that time?
Well, it's almost that time. I still got my top 10.
Dang, a baby with an old man.
A baby with an old man.
Dang, a baby with an old man. Dang, a baby with an old man.
Oh, yeah, I think she's talking about Letterkenny.
I don't know what she's talking
Yeah,
about.
she is. Yeah, she is. She's talking about. Yeah, I remember now.
Dang.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got me. I'm not as well versed on the Letterkenny show as
He sucked.
she is.
I sucked him into a few episodes of it. It was
A little
pretty
bit.
funny. He just couldn't believe what he was saying. You gotta have a good sense of humor for that show. They get some raunchy. That
Wow.
black chick that works at the bar. Oh my gosh, she cracks me up. Totally, it's crazy. Yeah, Darlene says 21. Crazy, Darlene, isn't it? Her babies are no longer babies no more.
I know.
Got one more left, like you. That's it. Yep.
Okay, so I guess my inspirational quote for this week is
Oh, please.
failure will never overtake you if your determination to succeed is strong enough. It's another one of those, it doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. What matters is how many times you get back up.
As long as you keep trying.
You have to keep getting back up.
Yep.
That's all there is to it.
Yep.
So yeah, you can fail. It's okay to fail. But to me,
Oh my gosh, look at.
failure really, you can't fail unless you just flat out give up. You
Yeah.
can screw up, but failure, to me, failure is when you just give up altogether.
Belinda, your son, 21, a baby. You, the old man. Is it hot up there? It is a little hot in the house.
Well, that's because we had to close the window so that, the cats would stay out of the window and stop raising a ruckus behind us.
We're waiting for one of them to climb this thing behind us. We're just waiting for
I'm
it.
actually kind of surprised that Deadpool's staying still.
Yeah. I just
that
wish we
fan
could
going.
start. We could get it so it looked better. It still looks a little. Can't see the artistic abilities that are in this painting because our lighting is not right. I'm not saying crappy. I took it back. It's not crappy. It's very good lighting. We just got to adjust it right.
We're in a shitty spot.
I'll show you a shitty spot.
Keep your pants on. The area in which we do this show is a very small area. Stop looking at me like that. If we had a bigger space, it would be better. That's all I'm saying. I have a perfect sized room, but I can't use it.
Nope.
I can do all kinds of cool shit in that room. But no.
Take down your drums you don't play. Oh! 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 Oh!
You shut your dirty hooker mouth. People are gonna laugh at just your. Shark bite! Ooh ha ha!
True story. You old
So-
fart.
Hey, screw you, old fart. I'll replace you with a robot.
It could be done. I've seen them. They look pretty realistic.
No, I didn't mean that kind of robot.
You can even program them for the stuff you like. They can even look exactly how you like them.
I can't even imagine. That doesn't even.
You ever seen My Strange Addiction?
No.
There's one episode where this guy, it must be about 30 sex dolls, all in one room. He has his favorite two girls. There's two of them that are his favorite. Stop looking at me like that. Me and not wearing... I'm wearing pants, thank you very much.
Yeah, she is.
I'm wearing pants.
They're plaid, but they're pants nonetheless.
What's wrong with plaid?
I don't know. What's the deal with... that's something I can never understand. What's the deal with never wear white pants after, was it Labor Day?
Yeah, white. Don't wear white after Labor Day.
Why? What? Can anybody explain
Maybe
to me?
it's the whole tea in the harbor thing. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I could never understand that.
I don't know. My history teacher was stoned most of the time. So not much teaching got done.
And definitely not much learning
True
got done.
story. Yeah, not too much learning got done either because...
Stop staring at me, Swan.
If he could have turned into a pile of poop at that moment, he would have turned into a pile of poop. I was crushing him with my mind.
Okay, so... yeah.
Buttons.
So buttons on toilet paper, call it rough. All right.
You wipe your ass with that. I ain't.
No, I'm all set. So, how's everybody out there in Facebook land doing this evening? I noticed we have 6 viewers, so we've maintained that for a while. Oh,
see,
Belinda says
Boston Tea Party.
I should have paid attention in school, I guess.
See, my teacher wasn't that stoned. I figured that much out.
That's because you're awesome.
Because stoners listen to stoners.
Oh, okay. Well,
duh.
I don't listen to anybody.
I still remember the day. We could always tell when he really smoked his breakfast. Because...
Story time.
Story time. Story time. We haven't had too much story time. Story time. He really smoked his breakfast because he'd sit there behind a newspaper at his desk and put in a movie. Well, one day, he put in a National Geographic movie. And this National Geographic happened to be about mating elephants.
Awesome.
So, he heard all us, we're 14, 15 years old. We're sitting there snickering and making a bunch of tee-hee-ing, and he just kind of tilts his head and looks up at the TV, and it's a big old elephant's dong. And he goes, well, would you look at that? And he goes right back behind his newspaper and started. We just laughed. I mean, there were some of us that had to leave the room. We just lost it. It was funny.
Hey, Kyle Deuce just joined us. Welcome, Kyle.
Welcome, Kyle.
And he's from what is it? Is it? Something and Deuce show. It's a talk show down in Orlando, or down in Florida. I want to say Johnny and Deuce, but I could be wrong.
Johnny and Deuce. It's not that crazy to inform. No. Funny to inform you. Funny.
Funny to inform you, I think, but I don't know if that's.
Share your links.
Yes.
Anybody that has.
Not wearing white outside the summer months was another one of these silly rules. White was for weddings and resort wear, not dinner parties in the fall. Labor Day became a federal holiday in 1894, and society eventually adopted it as the natural endpoint for summer fashion. Well,
Sure,
we just got educated.
Thank you, GW.
Leave it to GW.
So I was sleeping during.
Oh, yeah. Happy hour with Johnny and Deuce. Duh.
There we go.
I thought it was Johnny and Deuce. I should know that. I voted for them.
Thank you again, GW. If anybody's got links out there, like Hanging with Web Show, we usually share their links and stuff like that, and they also share our page. You go to their YouTube page, and it's Kitchen Killers, us, Josh Bauer. They put all our videos, including their videos because they interview a whole bunch of different groups of people, that music, cosplayers, all kinds of different variety of people.
A wide array of stuff
in the Orlando area. So definitely subscribe to their YouTube, Hanging with Web Show. He just put his link up there. Definitely subscribe to them too.
Yes.
Because you'll see a variety of all the people. I mean, you can go to One Stop Shop there. Just go to their YouTube, and you can watch everybody's, all the people that we're talking about, the group,
all the people,
the community, all the peoples that we're talking about during our show.
You get to see all the peoples, and you can watch them
features.
eat all the noms.
Yeah, and go back and watch the Kitchen Killers and see what yummy food that they had on a Friday night.
And Kyle, you're more than welcome to share the link for your show also.
Yeah, GW put it up there. You just click on Happy Hour with Johnny and Deuce there, and it will send you to their page. So, woo!
I thought about like putting, like, you know how I do the commercial for the ad for our show. I've thought about
put different snippets.
Well, I've got like because I'm
in
subscribed or not subscribed, but I'm what's the word? I'm a member of the group for Happy Hour with Johnny and Deuce, I believe.
Well, yeah, you made me.
Yeah, and well,
I'm an administrator now, so I keep forgetting. For a while there, he didn't have me as an administrator, and I have more time than he does, so I share a lot more stuff and add a lot more stuff. So as we get more going, you'll see more things of links of like the shows that I watch, the stuff that we talk about, the people that we interview. Funny quotes, stuff like that. You'll see more and more stuff pop up on the Kevin B Entertainment group page.
I thought about putting our commercials on Johnny and Kyle's thing, but I didn't.
Well, give us a thumbs up if you know, that's just something. I know some people, I mean, we're all, so far I have not met a bad egg in this group.
No, not in this community.
In this community, so far, everybody is willing to share everybody's stuff.
Yep.
And everybody is very supportive of everybody else. We've encountered, unfortunately, we've encountered over the last few weeks that some people aren't always kind to that. I mean, and it doesn't matter if you're stepping on toes or not. They just don't. I don't know why. I don't understand it. Just some people are just like that.
Well, I don't
Taking
know.
the focus, I guess, trying to take the focus off. And I mean, we're not here to take the focus. We're not here to outshine anybody. We're not here to take the focus off of anybody. We're here to add entertainment, but we're here also to share stuff too, because there's a lot of stuff. I mean, we live up here in Maine. Most of you guys are down in Florida that we listen to and that we share and that we like and we, support and stuff. So that opens it up to, opens it up from Maine to Florida,
GW, I don't have an MP3 of our promo. It's a video promo.
We're going to have to work on an MP3 promo now.
Oh, give me a break. Yeah, what's this wee shit?
You just gave us a good idea, GW. Thank you. Now we got to work on a voice promo.
Yeah, because I got a face for radio.
Oh, stop it. Yeah, you got a face for radio. Yeah.
I don't even know how I would do that. You'll have to write up the script, and I'll have to.
Yeah, we'll figure stuff out. We'll let you know when we get that all squared away. We'll send it to you somehow and message you about it. That's a good idea. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. So you want to do my top 10? It's almost that time already. Boy, time flies when we're having fun.
Well, we did kill 15 minutes of it by trying to figure out our titles.
It wasn't quite 15.
It was 12.
I was still silent acting. I could not hide any emotions. I do not know how. I've worked customer service now, face-to-face customer service now for 20 years. Well, I can't work at the moment, but I don't know how this face worked customer service because my emotions are right here. My face, and I'm pale skinned, so I get mad, my face turns red. I get embarrassed, my face turns red. So simply put, my face turns red. So I don't know how, but everything's right here. Everything.
It's all right here.
It's all right here.
Right here.
I can control my mouth, but my facial expressions, not so much.
Sometimes you have a hard time with the mouth part, too.
I'm working on that.
Just saying.
I'm working on that. You know, I'm working on the whole, if it's not nice, don't say it thing, you know. I'm trying. It's a hard one. I mean, the way the world's going, the dumber people just get.
I know, right?
Lord forgive me. I have no filter. And the older you get, Robert, it doesn't get any better. The worse your filter gets. That filter, just by the time you're like 40, that filter's non-existent. It's just not there. It goes right from your brain to the mouth.
Okay, Kyle. So while I've got you, I've got your attention
Sorry,
right
I
now.
had an eyelash.
Do you mind if I? Because I'm pretty sure I'm part of your guys' group, and I usually put 2 or 3 times a week. I put up a video ad of our show for our weekly shows. Do you have a problem with me putting that up there on your guys' Facebook group page? Or because if you don't want me to, I won't do it. Just let me know. I don't mind. I speak my mind. If someone doesn't like it,
Hey,
too bad.
Dina. Hello.
Hi, Dina. How's it going? Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. I feel a sneeze coming.
2 elephants.
Harl. Okay, so are you ready for your
I'm ready.
top 10?
I'm ready.
All right,
I'm
well.
ready.
All right, SpongeBob.
I'm ready.
Booger, piss off.
Our cats are bad today.
Personal
I'm
Okay.
ready.
I will do that, Kyle. I'll PM you and we'll get that squared away.
I'm ready.
So whenever you're actually ready, do you want to do your intro to your top 10?
Sure.
Or?
Yeah. I'm ready. Top Mia's Top 10!
Okay.
She added a y'all. Y'all. This is going with my Letterkenny show. This is top 10. This is kind of funny stuff, but interesting. It's top 10 strange facts about Canada. Okay? Number 10. Canada consumes the most macaroni and cheese than any other country. Isn't that interesting? I never knew that. I would think it would be like America, because you get like those southern states. I mean, you get Louisiana and friggin' the southern Texas. I mean, all of them. You go to barbecues. You go to, it's comfort food.
It's all right. Can't help it.
What are you laughing about?
Just people love the intro to your top 10.
Oh, yes, top 10. Okay, number 9. This one's funny. Okay, prostitution laws in Canada are a little bit hazy. Okay, in Canada, the purchasing of sexual services is against the law, but selling sexual services is not under certain circumstances. It didn't go into detail what those circumstances. Is it like for medicinal purposes? Do you have a headache, hon? Okay, let's go do it. Would that be?
That doesn't even make
No,
sense.
it doesn't make any sense, because if somebody's selling, somebody's got to be buying.
Right? Well, I mean, I could be
But,
selling
like,
snow cones, but that doesn't mean anybody's buying them.
Well, especially if they're not yellow.
But if nobody's buying it, you're not selling it.
You never know what a yellow snow cone is.
So, not to go off of your top 10 your strange facts of Canada, but here's a fact you may not be aware of. Did you know that the porn industry is actually the highest paying industry of all business?
Well, duh.
So I'd like to know, how is that not prostitution? People are getting paid to have sex. Hello?
'Cause
Prostitute gets paid to have
it's
sex.
the whole movie clause. It's like they're acting. They're acting, so it's not like...
You still got the hot dog going down the hallway. And money is being exchanged somewheres. To me, that's still prostitution, but what do I know?
Tootsie Roll going down the tunnel.
Hey, welcome to the show, Paul Strout.
Tootsie Roll, that's a poop.
Yeah. Anyway, we done. Hurry up, get this shit show back on the right road.
Okay, we're doing the top 10 strangest facts about Canada, okay? Number 8. There is an area in the Hudson Bay region that has less gravity than the rest of the planet. I'll have to look that up online and see exactly where that is.
I wonder if that's is that the place where you park your car and your car will roll up the hill?
Probably, because there's one place in Canada and there's one place in, I think it was Quebec. I watched it on another show I was watching.
Everybody loves fishing in Quebec.
Yeah, fucking, I hate fucking Quebec. No, that's what they say on Letterkenny. So, I've never been to Quebec, so. There's a place in Tennessee, too, that it's an illusion. It's like you're going up the hill, but you're really not. It's like gravity. It's like almost like it defies gravity.
Huh.
Kind of. But yeah, I think that's the thing. Thinking about it, I think it's the same thing, yeah.
That's weird.
Okay, number 7. This is interesting.
Magnetic Hill.
Magnetic Hill, yeah.
In Canada.
Yeah, and there's another one in Tennessee, too, with the trolley. Okay. Number 7, the Hawaiian pizza was invented by an Ontario man, not a Hawaiian. Pineapple does not, a lot of people are going to dislike me for this one, but pineapple does not belong on pizza. Period. If you're going to have pineapple on your pizza, you do a fruit pizza, not... I just don't... I'm a big one for sweet and salty. I mean, I've taken potato chips and dipped them in chocolate, and stuff like that, so nothing about that. It's just...
That's a big thing in Florida, too, I've heard.
Well, yeah, because Aunt Bonnie used to send us every Christmas, she used to send us the box that, it was half melted when we got them, but they were like real thick, rippled potato chips dipped in the whole chip was dipped in chocolate. Oh, it was so good.
Oh.
Dear ice sheet, which is melted away some 10,000 years ago, also decreased the mass of the Hudson Bay area. The massive sheet weighed down the earth underneath it and pushed the ground upwards on either side, leaving a large indent when it finally disappeared. Huh. Well, there.
Well, I'm telling you, between Sage and Garrett, I'm getting a whole hell of a lot of education. I'm getting more education during our show than I did in the whole year I was in college.
Pineapple does go on pizza. Whatever. I disagree. I know. There's a lot of people. I've met a lot more people that disagree with me than agree with me, but...
I don't...
We agree to disagree. If we were eating together and you got Hawaiian pizza, I would probably flick the pineapple off and eat them separate. Funny enough. But I wouldn't eat them on the pizza.
I'd eat it on the pizza.
I'd probably, because I love pineapple by itself. I love pineapple and strawberries are my favorite fruit. I love
wicked heartburn.
I love pineapple and strawberries, but I don't. I love ham on my pizza. I just don't like it together.
The ham on the pizza.
What was that last one? Did I?
Number 7 was the last one.
Oh, yeah, I messed her up. 7, yeah, Hawaiian pizza. Okay, number 6. Canada is home of the Narcisse snake pits of Manitoba, the largest orgy of garter snakes in the world. Now, this is a funny thing. You guys are all going to laugh, but all my life, I thought they were saying garden snakes or gardener snakes. But they've been saying garter snakes. Garter. Those are they're solid green snakes that we have up around here. I think they have them everywhere. So they're kind of like, almost like brown snakes. Like corn snakes. Corn snakes I think you see everywhere too. And rat snakes you see everywhere. Garter snakes, I think people in Florida and other places will have to let me know, but...
they've got water moccasins.
Yeah, you guys can keep your water moccasins. Haley almost grabbed a water moccasin. Right? Because as you get older, the more you wish you would have paid attention, Paul. I'm regretting. I've learned more in my adult years than I ever did in school. And it's because of a lot of self-educating. Like, I'll see something online, and I'm not a person that just lets something go. I have to dig. I have to go look and see, you know, why is this happening? Why is this? What is this? Where is this? You know, or if I have to, I'll go on YouTube and find a video, you know.
It has to be something that really strikes my interest in order for me to research it.
Well, I was watching I came across this article one morning. It was the top 10 most haunted places that people aren't allowed to go to. And there was this island, Perdoge's Island or something like that, that supposedly is so haunted that people don't stay there. They can't stay the whole night. And I did find one video on YouTube where it was mostly in the... If you're going to do a video with subtitles and you're speaking in another language, make sure the subtitles are slow enough for people to read them.
Yeah.
This guy was French, and the subtitles were just way too quick for me. I just couldn't read. He was like... Blah, 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 and French talk fast anyways. I mean, we live near Canada, so... Oh, hi, Terry. Terry, yay, Terry.
Welcome, Terry.
Welcome, Terry.
And for those of you that don't know Terry, he's the one that's responsible for this logo right here.
This right here. Oof.
Thanks.
Did you fart?
That was a cat. Just took
Holy
a dump.
cow. What do the cats stink big time? Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah,
Oh,
anyways, it was the largest orgy of garter snakes. Can you imagine? That must be a lot of garter snakes.
That's a whole lot of sex with snakes.
Well, yeah, but orgies doesn't necessarily... I mean, in this case...
Congregation is an orgy, actually.
Why you always gotta go dirty?
That's how I roll, yo. Faux shizzle me izzle.
Okay, number 5. Some of the most famous superheroes, such as Superman and Wolverine, were conceived... their ideas were conceived in Canada.
You reckon?
You reckon? That's Tennessee.
Wrecked him? Damn near killed him.
Number 4, Quebec manufactures more than 77% of the world's maple syrup.
They consume it?
No, they manufacture it.
Oh, manufacture it.
Well, yeah, because most of the sugar maple trees grow in cold weather. Like, I'm sure in the South, if they get any maple syrup, it's somewheres up here. Like, we have a maple syrup place, right? We haven't been to it. I wanted to go there.
We've been by it.
Yeah, we've gone by it, but they do, like, when they tap their trees, they have a big old maple syrup thing. They do, like, where they put sticks in snow. They dig like little tiny holes, like little popsicle things, and they stick popsicle sticks in it, and they pour maple syrup in it. And they freeze it in the snow. And it's almost like eating like a sugar daddy. Yum. I bet you llamas would like maple syrup.
Terry says, thankfully I walked in before Mia's number 2.
Number 2 was pretty bad. No, yeah, I haven't done number 2 yet. Duh.
I'm pretty sure that's not.
I know that's not what he meant for the smell. That was Kevin.
That wasn't me.
That was
Kevin.
Cat. Mine never stink. His stink really bad.
All right, we digress.
Yeah, because he wants to change the subject.
It's
he
10
knows
after
I'm
9.
Right. He knows I'm right. Okay. Number 3, the famous Canadian A is actually listed in the Oxford Dictionary as a valid word. A.
B.
A? Did you go over fiction there yonder, yeah? A? Sure.
Word.
See?
What?
Doesn't get cold for maple sap trees to freeze.
Oh, not down where Paul is.
Yum.
Do they even have maple trees down there?
They probably do, just can't tap them. It's got a cold weather. It's like is it like February or March, I think, you tap trees, the maple trees.
I don't know.
Okay, number 2. 20% of the world's fresh water is in Canada because it has more lakes than any other country. I did not know that either. I thought North America would be, because we have a lot of lakes.
I may be mistaken, because I'm geographically challenged, but I do believe that Canada is North America. I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm geographically challenged, but I'm pretty sure Canada is North America.
Okay.
Which I don't understand. How is it? So, are we part of Canada?
Pretty soon.
I mean, I know we live in the ass crack of Canada, pretty much.
I know when they go fish, good fishing, eh? I know when they draw a map of the United States, like where we live in Maine is not even there. It's like they draw like a whoop. It's like, where did we go? We're not there. They've been threatening to make us part of Canada.
Terry says, I think A over in Ireland translates as like.
You know,
like.
Yeah.
Good fishing, eh?
Yeah.
Canada.
Thanks, GW. We established that.
Canada is in North America.
I had a blonde moment. I don't have blonde moments very often, but when I do, I have really good ones.
She doesn't always brain, but when she does brain, she farts.
That's what we smelled.
Oh
my brain farting.
Oh my God.
Minnesota is home of 1,000 lakes. Yep.
Okay, so
number 1.
Wait.
Number 1. The Canadian geese have as many as 13 different calls.
I believe that.
I believe that too, because you listen, like, I was standing in the backyard the other day listening to, like, there was like 3 or 4 of them on one part of the field, and then there was like 3 or 4 of them way over, like probably about 10 acres away, and they were talking back and forth, and I was just listening to the different honk and heeks and
All right.
And they shit though, man. You better run for cover, because it's not no little.
Those are big birds, man.
It's not no little bird shit. They're kind of like seagulls. I mean, you guys in Florida must deal with frickin' seagulls wicked bad. Those don't shit
they live
little.
Near the sea.
They don't shit little shit. They shit like shit bombs. I mean, it's like incoming.
You don't even get a warning. It's just splat.
No, you don't even get. At least they could go ah, let you know, or something.
Okay, so
I didn't throw my cards.
ow, you're gonna put out an eye.
You're a whiny baby tonight. Do you need a nap? Are you tired? I think he needs a nap. Do you need a nap?
Perfect product placement.
I didn't do it. Why are you spraying me with stuff?
Your attitude stinks. Okay, so let's see. Man, I'm getting an education tonight. A is a derivative of the English A, pronounced I, for affirmative or yes. I'm glad I got smart friends, because I'm dumb as a rock. Ever have one hit your windshield at 70 miles per hour? What, a goose?
A goose? No, I've heard that does some damage, though.
Well, just look what they do
to the window.
Look what they do to an airplane.
Yeah, I've seen that. Alrighty then.
Look at that, Joanna just joined. Hi, Joanna.
Hello,
Welcome to the
Joanna.
show. You showed up just in time.
Just in time for us to say goodbye.
Yes, we're just about done.
We're all done, but you can go back and watch it.
Yes, I will be uploading the video. I'm going to try to get that done. I'm going to try to get it uploaded. Well, I've got to do a bunch of editing to it.
You can see it on Facebook, though, can't you, too?
Yeah.
You can watch it after on Facebook, but for better quality, and he edits it and makes it look all nice, because that's what Kevin does.
And for those of you who are just now joining or have just recently joined, I want you to, I got to throw this out there again. One of our sponsors, the Boneyard, is, we're doing a drawing. So if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you don't know what our YouTube channel is, you can go on YouTube and look up Kevin B Entertainment. Subscribe to that channel. Let us know that you've subscribed. Once we've confirmed that, your name will go into the drawing for a $25 gift certificate to the Boneyard. And our friend Stan, he makes belts and bracelets out of leather and other materials. He sells wallets and jewelry and all kinds of stuff. So you can... all the stuff! You can get a $25 gift certificate if we draw your name to go towards any of his products that he sells. And it doesn't matter where you live, he will ship it to you. So please go to our YouTube channel, subscribe. We're trying to get 100 subscriptions at least. If I can confirm that you've already subscribed to the YouTube channel, Darlene, your name will also be put into the drawing. What?
I was watching me with the whole.
I was trying to type before these headphones kept kicking me out of the chat. I seen a gull yesterday pick up an entire 12-inch pizza and fly off.
Oh my God, that person must have been pissed.
Oh my God.
That must have been pissed.
I would have been shooting the bird. You're done.
I've seen a crow pick up a diaper that's been sitting out in the rain. I mean, that diaper must have been pretty heavy. And what in the hell it wanted with a dirty diaper, but a big old raven.
Oh, whoops! And I keep forgetting. This is a new thing too. Hanging with Web Show has also said that if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, they'll throw in a T-shirt.
Woo woo!
But you have to be able to. We have to be able to confirm that you have subscribed to our channel. So if you have, I'm tongue twisted.
It's past his bedtime.
It's been a long day, Paul. It's been a long day.
It's past his bedtime.
This is the first Wednesday night show that we've done where I actually worked all day and then came home and set up for the show and got squared away. So, yeah, it's been a long day.
We're making Sage look up all kinds of stuff now about Canada and geese.
Did you know if you feed a seagull an Alka-Seltzer, they will explode?
Yeah,
Yes,
that
is actually true.
They actually say that's why they don't throw rice at weddings anymore, because
it swells up inside of them.
Yeah, it kills the ducks and the birds.
And do you know why that is, Sage? I'll give you a little information that you don't even have to look up. I'll provide you with this. Okay? Free of charge. It's because birds can't fart. True story, yo.
My dad used to put cigarettes in puffer fishes and they used to explode. And frogs. Because they just fill up and fill up and fill up.
Oh, that's not nice. See, I couldn't do that.
I couldn't do that either.
Oh, wait. Dina says, I definitely know how that feels. Are you saying you can't fart, Dina?
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure.
Dina can't fart.
So truly tight as a duck's ass. Birds can't fart. Did you know if you feed seagulls X-Lax, they shit everywhere?
Yeah, thanks. Oh my gosh, can you
feed
imagine?
Anybody X-Lax, they'll shit everywhere. If you do that, you will be arrested for cruelty to animals. Went into effect several years ago. That is considered cruelty to animals. No, that can't. No, that can't burp/regurgitate.
Yeah.
Working all day and then getting ready. Oh. Okay, I'm so glad you clarified that for me.
Thanks for clarifying that. We thought you were talking about you can't fart.
And I was gonna, and I almost chuckled, but then I was thinking, no, because if that's a medical thing, I'm gonna look like a complete asshole. So I didn't want to laugh, but.
And that's different from. Oh, burn!
Next week's show is gonna be called. That's right, the main event with Mia Blood.
Burn!
Anyway,
we digress.
all right, yeah, we're 20 minutes over, and I mean, we've only technically been live for an hour and 5 minutes according to that time.
We've only gone 5 hours over our time.
5 minutes.
5 hours, yeah, right. You guys are you still awake? Everybody's still here? 5 hours.
5 hours! Oh, wow. Okay, well, we could keep going on, but we probably shouldn't because, well, it's
shit
getting
to
late.
do.
Yeah.
We got shit to do. I got a bed. Let's call in my name.
I know, right? So, I want to thank you all for joining us this evening. It's been awesome. We currently have 7 viewers. So it's been fun. Thanks for sticking it out with us. Wait a minute. Marathon of Kevin and Mia.
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
If you wanna binge watch the main event with Kevin and Mia, you can go to our YouTube channel.
Right.
And don't forget to subscribe. So again, thank you all for joining us. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, Josh Bauer from J. Bauer Art and Stan Terrell from The Boneyard. This show, could it happen without them? Yeah, but it wouldn't be nearly as interesting.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't.
Let's see, go pick up the wife at work. All right, have a good evening, Paul. Thanks for checking out the show.
Everyone have a good evening, and thank you. And make sure you like and share the video so everybody else can watch on your page, because we don't all share the same friends. And Kevin is going to be uploading the YouTube version.
Yes, I'm going to try to get
probably
that
tomorrow.
Yeah,
maybe.
it'll probably be done tomorrow. Depends on how long it takes for the editing software to actually do its thing. So, good night, everybody. Thank you again for joining us.
DW, you guys rock.
Yeah, you guys rock. And we really appreciate all your support. Thank you guys so much.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.
Now, let's see if I can do this without screwing it up.